Welcome back to a episode 10 of A Hopeful Take. To a episode 10? To episode 10 of A Hopeful
Yeah.
Take. Words are hard. My name is Hope. This is my husband, Chris.
Hello.
Oh, you just said hello this
I
time.
did.
Sorry we missed last week. We were, as we had mentioned the week before, we were at Stampede in Calgary, which was a lot of fun. But that also meant we were at Stampede on a day that we would usually be posting.
Yep.
And we didn't think that far ahead. So
We had considered maybe we record something
we're
or
like, oh,
just
we could do a
something.
little thing. Oh, it's so busy and it's so hot. No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, it was a very packed few days, so we just figured that we would kind of post a short episode this week and then we'll do another full-length episode next week.
Exactly. And just kind of run down what we did. If the camera's moving right now, it's because the cat's moving around.
You found a spot.
Yes, he did. So Stampede was actually a lot of fun for your first one.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was incredibly busy.
Oh, yeah. Stampede is crazy busy. And we went when it wasn't even crazy yet. Like, we left before
Yeah.
the party crowd got in, too.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically like, yeah, it was basically just a mosh pit by the time we left. We were there until
5-ish, 5:30.
5. Yeah, something like that. We got in around 10.
Yeah, we got in right for opening at 10.
Yeah.
And so don't get me wrong, I'm used to Stampede in the crowds there. Like, I grew up with it. It's not that surprising. What did surprise me was that rides were being lined up with hour-long lines before they even started. Because
there was like the one thing that surprised me the most is how few rides there were.
yeah,
was
there
like,
was
for a
actually
big
a lot
fair like
less than there
this,
usually are.
like our local fair here, our neighboring fairs had more
Yeah.
rides than Stampede. I'm like, this seems wrong for the fact you have like hundreds of thousands of people here.
Yeah, there were less rides than I do remember there being.
Yeah.
We went on one. Well, the three of us went on one with my brother included.
Yeah.
You and my brother went on the
A
really
slide,
long
yeah.
slide, that the rainbow bendy one.
I almost wish I got more speed on that one, but it was fun nonetheless.
You looked like you were having fun at first. You were going faster than Connor, and then he went speeding past you.
I think it's just because like I don't know if he was like pushing himself. Basically, I just like put my hands up and I was hoping to make it down, but then I hit I think I like jumped the first one and then I hit and then slowed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't ideal.
Yeah, it was funny though. And then watching the two of you climb up that giant ramp to get up to the slide was pretty funny.
No, it was, Stampede for my first one was good. It was basically what I expected. Fair that we've been to a million times, except much larger. I do wish the one thing that I didn't realize when you get the rodeo tickets includes the entrance fee. So anybody going, get the rodeo tickets because then you can at least go to the grandstands and see whatever is on there. Our day was stock dogs and something else, I think. But
yeah. And they have chuck wagons and rodeo every day.
But yeah, they've got like basically everything that you would find at a fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's just on a much larger scale.
Pretty much. It was a very good time though. Like I got to see all the displays and stuff, all the animals. People were showing off, what they have on their farm, kind of what their specialties are. Got to see a ton of like cool little setups, and then
got some fun pictures in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail for a while. I busted out to come do this episode.
Exactly.
No, it was very for my first Stampede. It was roughly what I expected. I wasn't taken aback by the amount of people. The only thing that surprised me was the rides, but I think that's more because they had so few, so there's so many people trying to get on them.
It was weird.
I think if you have that many people, like that scale of interest, they probably should have had at least double the rides, because then there would have been enough of a go around that everybody with a ride pass plus an express pass would be able to go regularly, as opposed to I think we waited an hour and like 20 minutes or something
for one ride.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah. So we decided after that, no, I think we're done on the rides. I don't think we're gonna wait anymore. It was a long day. It was your first Stampede. It was a very long day. We had just come into town anyway 2 days before. Like it was a lot.
The one thing that did bug me, and I had expressed it while we were there, is like it was really hot, and I was surprised that there was no water on hand. So like I spent like $20-$30 on water alone, because it's like $6 a friggin' bottle there.
Yeah.
And like you're sweating the whole day, you want to like get hydrated, but
they do that on purpose. That is one of the biggest complaints that we have heard across the board about Stampede throughout the years is, why is there no water refill? Like, fine, I'll pay for the initial bottle. Why is there no water refill stations? The only place you can is the bathroom, and even then I'm pretty sure the sinks are made so that you have a hard time getting a bottle in there.
Yeah, Yeah, until I'd found that little Greek place that had like normal price water.
It was
Yeah, it
like
was just
$3 instead of 6.
well, I'd stopped because I'm like, okay, there's a vending machine here. They have the same water. It's the same Dasani crap that everybody else was selling. I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's go up to it. And it was like $6.25 a bottle. I'm like, there's
Yep.
no way I'm paying this much for this.
And that's out of a vending machine, not even a trailer or food truck or whatever. That's like, oh well, at least you have
Yeah,
things to pay for with it.
yeah, like when I was entire like I'd bought a lot of stuff at Stamp, especially when it came to like food and drinks and stuff.
It was really good though.
It was like I spent like $6 on a Slurpee, which was whatever. But then I went to this little Greek place. It was basically empty when I went there, even though it was like peak time. And I went up, and it was this like super nice lady who served me, and everything was regular price.
And you finish that in like 10 minutes,
Yeah,
if
I got a
that.
donair. It was a good sized donair. I got a bottle of water, all for $20. I'm like, this is like unfortunate with inflation. This is basically what I'd pay if I went
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Yeah. But it was really good though.
It was
You
a fun
you
time,
enjoyed
man.
your donair a lot.
I did. And then, yeah, a couple of things we got done, which we have here. Hopefully, we show it properly. We got a caricature done, which is hopefully
If
that's
I remember,
capturing.
I'll add into the.
Yeah, the
I don't know.
caricature was done. That we were like there pretty early, so the lady was just setting up.
Exactly.
She
But
did
we
a great
had.
job. Yeah, she made me way more handsome than I actually am, which is ideal. Thank you.
I like that she got my tattoos in it too, though. Um, no, it was a lot of fun. I really like the caricature. My parents and my brother got one as well, which was really fun. And we did those the Western pictures, but we did
Yep.
the Victorian style ones.
Yeah, so they had like an antique booth,
Yeah.
an antique photo guy set up basically, and yeah, I think yeah, we got Victorian style photos done, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those.
Yeah.
Um, we had some couple pictures, and then we
Yep.
had pictures with the rest of my family as well, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And like my family's done those pictures before. We did it
Mhm.
was like Cowboys and Showgirls or something like that. We did those 9 years ago ish, and they were a lot of fun. So we really wanted to do them again this year. And yeah, we were searching all through the BMO Center for it because we're like, we know it's in here somewhere. And then it wasn't anywhere that we could see. And we're like, I know, are they here? They have to be. They have to be. They've always been here. So we found a guest services thing. They're like, oh yeah, no, they moved. They're in the far back corner over there. We're like, great. So we booked it. And yeah, we waited, and there was this tiny little guy who was getting his pictures done before us. He was only a couple months old.
Oh, he's just such a little guy. I think he was there with like
Oh,
mom and grandma.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
mom and grandma,
that
and
was
he
super
was
cute.
so
Yeah.
cute. Oh my god! And they had tiny little hat for him. They had a tiny little toy revolver. Oh, he was so cute. He
It's
was not
adorable.
happy about it
No.
though. We find out later that he really, really does not like clothes, and there was a lot of extra clothes that were put
Yeah.
on him to make him fit the aesthetic.
Because yeah, they don't. For context, they don't make you like change out of what you're wearing, which obviously for a baby would be irrelevant. You're not going to take him out of the
Yeah,
jumper, but for us, like everything that we had
it's
was on
all
top of
open from the
everything.
back, and
It
they
was
just
hot
tie it
as
on.
hell.
Yes,
I
but
was
the
just
pictures look
dying.
really good, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, pictures look good.
Yeah,
I was very happy with how everything turned out.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
And then, of course, Stampede or any fair wouldn't be complete without pancake breakfast.
Yes, you had your first pancake
I
breakfasts.
attended two of them, and my large takeaways is the sausage sucked. They have the stupid hockey puck shaped sausage.
Yeah. I
I
don't know when they switched to those ones.
and I'll say
Mm.
this: I think obviously their scale is a lot different than what it is like locally here. But like here, we have local sausage. It's a grocery store sausage. It's like a regular
And it's
normal nut.
sponsored by a local.
Yeah, and then same with the pancakes. So everything like food quality wise, like I definitely was sad we missed it here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the amount of stuff they have going on there, they had dancers, they had entertainment, like
There was so much.
it was
Live
much cooler.
performances for
Yeah.
each one. The second one that we went to had, you're gonna laugh about it as soon as I bring it out. They
Oh
had
yeah,
a
the
bowl.
bowl. Yeah.
They had a mechanical bowl. Now, my brother and I were very excited about this because I've always wanted to try one. So was he. Chris did not try one,
Nope.
which is fine. But he got to go up onto the platform anyway because I am short. Uh,
So yeah, she tried for like a minute
I
to get herself
tried.
up
I
there.
tried so hard. The platform for the mechanical bull was not near, and like I totally get why, but it wasn't nearly as inflated as I thought it would be. So it wasn't as stiff as I thought. So when I tried to jump up onto the bull, I couldn't get enough bounce to actually get from the platform onto the bull. And I'd get one leg up and then I'd get stuck. So then I had to get down and I had to try again. And it didn't work. And then the guys who were running it wouldn't come up and help me. So Chris
Yeah.
was like, "Can I go up and like push her up. And they're like, yeah, that's okay. So Chris puts his drink down. He comes up. He helps. He pushes me onto the
Yeah.
bowl. And I lasted a little bit. I lasted on to level 2, and then
Yeah.
it switched directions, and I could not hold on. I slid off. Yeah.
Yeah. And
My
like,
brother didn't last as long either. My brother didn't make it to level 2.
no. And I think I think big con for the pancake breakfast, a lot of the workers just clearly did not want to be there. So they
They
just
did not.
did not want to do anything. So they just didn't.
Yeah.
Like, we were lined up for the bowl, like,
Yeah.
prior to them opening. And then it opens, but then
And he
everyone
just looked at us.
pissed off. Yeah, they literally just left. And I was like,
Literally.
we're waiting there for 10 minutes. Nobody comes to help us. So I'm
My
like,
mom's
well,
like,
what's
hey,
the
well,
point?
we're almost up for pancakes, so come back. We're
And they
like,
weren't the only
okay.
ones. Like, there was a ton of people that, like, you could tell they just. And I totally understand. I don't always want to work, especially when it's that busy. But
Yeah.
like, if you're putting yourself forward for that, like,
And when things are starting at a certain time, and you announce that they're going to start at a certain time,
yeah.
and then you ignore the people standing there, fine.
Yeah,
I'll come back later.
it drove me a little nuts. But
Yeah.
I think the pancake breakfasts were a nice highlight. I love the live entertainment. That was
Yeah, it was
very
cool.
cool.
It was
So
really cool.
I think overall, my first Stampede, I think the big thing I learned, next time I'll get rodeo tickets, I'll kind of go and do the whole shebang and whatnot. And that'll be
Well,
really
if it makes
cool.
you feel any better, it's not like we just didn't do the. My family's just never done the rodeo part to it.
I think
so-
that's my, like, when I go to a fair, that's my favorite part. I love the bull riding. I
That's
like
fair.
all the chuck wagon stuff. I love, like, the stock dogs. Like, getting into the grandstand and kind of having that atmosphere, that's something I really like.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that the next time that we head out there for it. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that you had fun with your first Stampede.
It was. And then update from the last episode we did, my car, because I was just taking it in at the time. Yeah, so I took
It's
it in.
fine.
Yeah, it was check engine light came on, so we took it in. He basically said, like, it was something from the fuel line or whatever, is because I need new spark plugs. Fuel was running a little lean, so they replaced the spark plugs. And at the same time, I need a new air filter, so I got a new air filter.
Yeah, so it was pretty much exactly what you had thought. And
Yeah,
it was just because you had changed out the one filter that the car went, hey, there's something else.
I mean, who knows? Honestly, it's more
Could
likely
be
that
timing.
the other thing was, when I was driving there, the check engine light turned off.
Oh, yeah.
So then I got there and I was like, hey, my check engine light just turned off. Can you guys still check this? He's like, yeah, we can check the history, which was perfect because I knew something had triggered. I just wanted to know
Well,
what
it wasn't
was.
it wasn't even on the drive there. You had started the
I
car.
got into the car,
and you
yeah.
called me. I'm like, well, that was fast.
But I was headed there anyway.
And you're like,
Yeah.
hey, was the light on yesterday when you were in the car? I'm like, yeah. Why? He's like, because it's off now. I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, and honestly, like, who knows what it was, but, car runs beautifully now. I think the
It's
spark plugs
fine.
were they were factory, and the car's almost 200K in now, which,
Now we need to take it in for a new oil change again.
Yeah, for what it's worth, like, I bought the car at about 80-ish K, and they said that all the maintenance up to 100K had been done. So I was like, okay, that's great. That means everything that needed to be replaced was replaced. Well, that was a lie, clearly. Which,
and then you got to BC and they went, no.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how many times I've been somewhere and they're just like, oh, this is still, factory to the car. And I'm like,
is it?
Yeah. Anyway, don't trust anybody. Just get your own inspections done before you buy something. That's how it should be.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Or I guess at the time too, like, I probably didn't know enough questions to ask, but now after owning the car for enough time, I'm like, next time I get a car, I'll know what I'm looking for and what to ask.
That's true.
Car runs beautifully though. Very happy about that. Knock on wood.
I mean, for almost 200K, it's or 200,000K. Yeah, it's
200K.
Yeah, 200K, 200,000. The same thing. It runs really well for the distance that it's gone and for how many trips across the country it's taken.
Yeah, look to get a block heater pretty soon here too.
Yeah, our car doesn't have a block heater, which is dumb for Canada.
Ends.
Why doesn't it have? Why?
Well, there's portions of Canada. Well, sorry, where I lived in Canada, it never got that cold.
I just think it's dumb. If you're going to be in Canada, it should have a block heater the same way that it should have all
your
housing.
parents' car didn't have a block heater.
That's true.
Yeah.
Again, if it's made in Canada, it should have a block heater. It should have or if it's made for Canada or being sold to, it should have a block heater. The same way that all our housing across the board has some form of heat. It doesn't all have AC, but it has some form of heat because that is required to live here. It should be the same with vehicles. They have certain things that if you're going to be sold in Canada, you have to have this. Block heater is that.
Sorry, I was laughing because Jonah.
I don't know what he's staring at.
Well, no, he can see us on the other side of the camera.
Oh, that's what he's
Yeah, so he's like,
Oh.
how are they moving on the other side of the camera now? What's going on?
Oh,
What a
I
cute
love
little
my kitty,
guy.
but he's so dumb.
Yeah, they
He's
were
so
happy to
dumb.
see us as
They
well.
were. We had someone come and take care of them for a little bit while we were gone,
Yeah, we
but
have an automatic feeder now,
yeah,
so that made things a lot easier too. But yeah, he came a few times and just checked up on them. Waltz
yeah.
didn't come out, which didn't surprise me.
No, Waltz didn't leave his
He's a
hiding
creature of
place.
habit unless he hears us. Like when he heard us, he came out, but if he doesn't hear us, he's not going to come out.
It took him long enough to get used to us, and we've had him for a year and a half now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised that he didn't leave his hidey holes, but
Yeah, but oh, the other thing too that I want to mention. So it's been about 2 weeks of just like constant storms passing through
oh
here.
my
We're
god.
lucky actually because locally here there's a ton of flooding. So when we came back, we heard all the horror stories, and luckily we came in, and there was still a ton of rain coming in, but there was no localized flooding in some of the low-lying areas.
And nowhere where we had to go through, which is nice, but
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a big storm on the highway where that was about it.
that flooding in town here almost took out the one who was caring for our cats here.
Yeah,
Almost took out his car.
yeah, the
He was
thunderstorms have been bad. This has just been like we've had a few
There was tornado warnings. There
Yeah,
was a couple funnel clouds in there. There was one like an hour out of
yeah,
town,
it's like what 40, 50 kilometers ish,
roughly.
roughly something like that. So it's been a bad season so far. I'm hoping it's July now, hoping we get some summer before summer ends.
I'm so sick of living through these natural disasters. Like we
The
went
winter
from
was bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
we went from fires and windstorm, and then we have tornadoes and flooding. Can we not? I'm just
yeah,
done. I'm so done.
I'm with you there.
I'm so done. Can it just be chill for a minute,
Yeah.
please? Please?
But I think that's all of our updates. We just wanted to come on
Yeah.
here. We got in yesterday, and then with everything going on before we go back to work, it's been a little busy. So
A little bit.
I think it was just
Little
time
bit.
to quick little update, and then we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming next week,
Yeah,
and we'll go from there.
exactly. So thank you guys for being patient with us while we figure out all these things and while we travel a whole bunch. We have one thing that Jonah, please don't attack the camera.
I think he's going to. Yeah, you can't see him on camera, but he is itching. He's itching bad.
Oh my god. Like, yeah. Love the cat. He's so dumb. Please don't do it. So we're gonna go before he attacks the camera. And we'll see you guys next week. I promise. We will be back next week because last time we said that we weren't.
Yeah, we'll have a regular full length episode.
Yeah. Next
And
week.
we'll fill you in on everything else life related, what we've been watching, what's been going on, and
All
just
the things. We've watched some new things in the last 2 days. So
yeah. What day is it today?
today is Saturday.
No, like what day is the
11th.
11th or 12th? Ooh, maybe
It's the 11th.
maybe next week we can talk about our first year of marriage. Our
Ooh.
our anniversary is on the 31st, and
That'll be in 2 episodes.
that'll be in 2 episodes. But I think, yeah,
We'll figure it out. Trying to figure out timelines.
Without being able to see is
Yeah.
pretty tough. I do have my phone next to me, but I won't get it out because I think we should probably do it before, and then we should talk about our anniversary after.
Yeah.
We'll do something like that anyway. We'll keep you guys updated.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be here. And we'll see you guys next week.
Tuesdays as always.
As most times.
Yeah. Usually.
Bye.
Bye.